The way it happened, it should not have happened.
As leaders at YSU still stinging after the sudden resignation of Dr. Randy Dunn as university president.
Tonight, the YSU Board of Trustees announced it'll use the same consulting firm used to hire Dr. Dunn in the new search.
And 27 First News reporter Dan Martin joins us now in the studio to tell us where things go from here. Dan?
Dave and Erica, there was another lengthy executive session tonight, about 2.5 hours, and when YSU trustees emerged, they agreed to once again go with AGB Search Incorporated out of Washington, D.C. to help find a new president. But this time around, they should save some money on the search. Last year, YSU paid a $65,000 professional fee to AGB Search Incorporated to help find presidential candidates. As part of its contract with YSU, AGB agreed to search for Dr. Randy Dunn's replacement for no additional fee, since Dr. Dunn resigned within 12 months of his start date.
That is true, and I'm glad they are keeping up with their contract.
The board did not appoint an interim president Wednesday night. Dr. Dunn is still president of YSU. Provost Dr. Ikram Khawaja would be the next in line, but Dr. Garg says he's out of the country until March 15th and will retire from the university June 30th.
We are running a parallel search for Dr. Khawaja's position, but the provost position will be filled only after the president is selected.
Dr. Garg also weighed in on the public push to hire Jim Tressel as president. Until now, all we've heard is there's a process that must be followed.
I would hope that Jim Tressel will apply for presidency, but he has to apply for it.
YSU will still have to pay to bring candidates to town for interviews. Dr. Garg hopes they can do so for less than $60,000 and have that position filled by June 30th. He hasn't yet spoken to Dr. Dunn about him leaving before his 180-day resignation notice is up August 16th.
If he tells me tomorrow that he's ready to move on, we will find a solution for it.
And remember, if Dr. Dunn and the board agree that Dr. Dunn leaves before that 180 days, they don't owe him any more of his money, any salary after that. Dr. Garg said, though, if they need to hire an interim president, they would also use AGB Search Incorporated, but that interim search isn't part of the previous contract, so that would come with a $15,000 professional fee. Dave?